decided I'm going to give up feeling comfortable on my rides home for Lent. Since having that interview with my dad the other day, I've been starting to notice more and more how I've been getting away from my friends, I think, ever since the end of college. In college, you have friends through everything you do. Your dormitory, your major, your classes, you see a lot of the same people. And so it's really easy to make friends. And I know that ever since then, since I've kind of, you could say, joined the corporate world or then even became a teacher, it's been a bit more difficult. Even though you'll see them often, there aren't all these structures for you to be able to do things. So, for example, intramural sports were available in college, and it was easy to sign up for them. Now, there's a little bit more work that you have to do for them, and you have to find more people that want to do it, which is a little more difficult. You have to find people that are willing to prioritize those things versus in college, it's much easier to prioritize those things. I don't know if I've been losing my friends, but I've set a goal the past year and this year that I really want to start connecting with my friends a lot more than I have been, which means I've probably been calling them calling maybe a couple people in total every month. Instead, I want to be calling people all the time during the month. So for Lent this year, I heard of what the Pope had said. He would invite us to give up for Lent. He said, give up indifference towards other people. And so what I said is, you know what? I don't know about that. That's pretty difficult to measure. And I just don't think that would be a successful use of a cultural event called Lent. So I'm going to do this instead. One of the things I constantly feel comfortable doing, and I think what Lent is really about giving up some kind of comfort and trying to make you a better person out of it. Every day when I go to work, every day when I come home from work, I'm usually listening to some audiobook. Now, past couple days I've started making YouTube videos in the car, which I think I'll probably keep up. So I have to make shorter ones so that I can listen to any of my audiobooks. From there, I usually, on my way home, listen to audiobooks or music. What I've decided is that's super comfortable, and all the time, maybe not all the time, but pretty often, I'll get a call from somebody. I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation right now, even if it's like a good friend of mine. And so I'll just not pick up and I'll keep driving. And I've decided I'm going to give up feeling comfortable on my rides home. So I've been calling a ton of my friends on the way home. Last night I talked to my old friend Tamir that I have known since freshman year of college. The past couple days I've talked to my cousin Patrick Shea, who he's just killing it out on the West Coast. He is building his app. And I also called my friend Nelly, who's working on his app. And I think one of the things that I remember back in 2012 after I graduated from college was I was always thinking, oh, friendships are two-way. They can always call me. It doesn't have to be on me to make that friendship happen. And I realized that's why I've been losing friends. Not really losing them, but that's why I haven't been connected with them, because I've been under this assumption that friendship will happen when they make it happen. It's not how that works. Friendships happen because you want them to happen. I asked my students recently to write some goals within the next month on the back of one of their quizzes. And one of them said, I want to hang out with my friends now because when I go to high school, I'm not going to get an opportunity to see them that much. So I got to get my time in now. And I said, they must not really be your friends if you're not going to make the effort to see them in high school. I understand those are busy times, but it doesn't matter. If you are creative enough and you care enough, you will make it happen. So the real question is, what are you doing to keep your friendships alive? I know a lot of people have structure around them, right? A lot of people have them when you're in high school or middle school. They're in the same classes with you. In college, you have all these opportunities to do. But what are you doing after college? If you are maybe during the summer and you don't have those structures in place, what are you doing to keep your friendships alive? So for me right now, I'm doing a 40-day calling people nonstop after work. And I think I might continue doing that, or at least promise myself that I'll do it one day a week, because I've been really enjoying the added friendship that I get to appreciate. And I know that the legacy I want to leave behind is that people will miss me when I'm gone. And I think that if I continue keeping it to myself, I'm not creating, and I'm not listening to people and being there for them and hearing what they're up to. There's nothing extraordinary about that, and that's not what I'm interested in. Stay weird.